Hey, I'm Val, and before anyone asks why I'm doing this challenge again, first of all, how did you know? Those were uploaded way before I got to this size, and second of all, it was old and not edited well, and this will be one video instead of 3 for both your convenience and mine. The rules are simple. No stealth, no gargoyles, no vents unless they're necessary for progression, like the first Zsasz encounter, no hiding, no moving to places the thugs can't reach, you get the idea. If the game spawns me in a stealthy spot, that is fine, but once I leave, there is no returning. And finally, like and subscribe. I usually don't verbally say this at the beginning of videos. We just hit 5k, let's see if we can hit 10k before the end of the year. Also, comment some other challenges you'd like to see me attempt in the future. Oh, and one last thing, I decided to make it harder than last time by not getting a single health upgrade the whole playthrough. As said before, we have to use the gargoyles in order to progress to take out Zsasz, as there is no other way, but I decided the least stealthy way is just to run up and kick him in the back, turning what is probably a healthy back into an 80-year-old's back in a matter of seconds. Not saving the cops, the Titan, and the elevator thugs obviously don't require any stealth, but then we reach the hallway with 3 gunners, and obviously going above them is the stealth option, which leads me with no choice, the path Batman himself considers suicide. Oh, by the way, this is on normal difficulty. Why? Well, this happens when you're on hard. Okay, yeah, it's quite literally impossible. But thankfully, after only 5 minutes of attempts, I was able to get the successful run.
What did I say? I've done this before.
Off to a great start. Let's hope it's all smooth sailing from here. And despite the extremely low, basically non-existent health, I was able to do this Predator section on my first attempt somehow. I did grapple to get on top of the building at the end, but that was after taking out all the thugs, plus the game spawns you there during wave 2, so it was not against the rules.
Oops. No, come back. Here, I'll let you stand up and shoot me. Because I accidentally fell off. You're welcome. Okay, my health is kind of non-existent right now, so I'm gonna... Who needs health?
We solve the Riddler's way too difficult riddle and take out these gunners by just punching them instead of silent takedowns. Save the Batmobile, unlock explosive gel, neglect Gordon, and enter the hospital in order to make our way to the next Predator section to do without stealth. This one took a couple of attempts, just kidding, it only took 2.
But why are they going that way? Holy crap! Oh my goodness!
Let's hope it's all smooth sailing from here. Totally not foreshadowing to the second before last Predator section in this game. I saved the first Doctor, as well as the second, but when it comes to the third, I tried to do it unstealthily after discovering this window, causing the Doctor to die. But even when detonating it and then going in front of the window, it breaks the cutscene shortly before resulting in the doctor dying, so there is no choice but to do it stealthily. And then it's time for a mini Predator section, basically the first one in the game except in a different location, going easy peasy lemon squeezy despite how badly it started. And then Gordon dies because we never picked up his trail at the Batmobile, and enter our first Scarecrow section. These will be skipped since there's no way to do them without stealth, and then it's Gordon's Predator section, which I tried to do by just throwing a batarang at this first guy and booking it, but I wasn't able to do it fast enough. So I must take out the first thug with the batarang ground takedown, but after this, it's just running up to Harley and starting the Bane fight. Which will also be skipped. We run past these thugs to the Batcave, making sure to get their attention, take the world's shortest shower, and then get the Batclaw. Then unfortunately beat up this thug, and make our way back outside, being introduced to snipers, who, of course, are taken down with a flurry of punches rather than a takedown, meaning any other snipers are always alerted of our location. Well, except this guy must be deaf because he didn't even notice.
Oh, the sniper's over here.
The next room of 4 snipers is usually annoying, but being the experienced gamer I am, I take out all 4 of them without stealth without taking any damage.
Basically is. How did he forget I'm here already?
Inside the mansion, I decided to take out this thug with the claw, not sure why, but I mean it's not very stealthy. The next Predator section, this library wasn't nearly as bad as the future Predator section, but is still mildly annoying, taking 5 individual attempts in order to successfully get through it without any stealth.
Oop. Going coming this way. First try.
We completely launch this vent cover while looking for the cure and take out the big library fight, once again not being anything to note, and somehow still batarang this thug despite not being behind the corner. Maybe he is blind. Save the cops, do our second Scarecrow section, which will be skipped since it's a mandatory stealth, and encounter Zsasz, who I decided to just wait and oh look, he dropped dead from starvation. Just kidding, I used a remote control batarang to take him out. And then be stupid and look at the wrong fancy stick on the ground before realizing it's the other fancy stick right next to it. These 3 gunners pose no threat, but I will still show it since it's usually done stealthily. Enter the cell block, and magically unlock the bat phone before beating up Harley's goons. That doesn't sound right to say in the big year 2025. Save more cops, and then take out Harley's second group of goons, and dodge just to make lunatics fall over. Somehow one of these thugs was literally resurrected on the spot. I have no idea how he didn't die despite being shocked.
What? Hey, how did you survive? Did you not both get electrocuted?
And then enter yet another predator section. Wow, this game has a lot of them. This one was a little difficult, taking 5 attempts to pull off, but in the end, I was successful.
Try again. We'll try with this guy again. And then go a different way. I'm gonna go run around this way. Oh, they may be stupid.
Turn off the power, save the janitor, and pull up to the next mandatory stealth predator section to do without stealth. This one only taking 3 attempts because the respawn put me in a bad spot after bataranging a thug, and then I was also seen so they died. But as they say, 3rd time's the charm, and this time my footage didn't corrupt, unlike the last time I did this challenge. Then it's the Titans, line launcher, and already another predator section. This one wasn't as bad as last time, only 3 attempts is all it took.
He kicked through the guy instead of kicking him. Okay, split up again. Thank you. Stop it! I'm dead. I'm not dead.
And then it's immediately another one, and this one sucked. I mean sucked because how many thugs and their placements and the stupid layout, this one was the most difficult one in the whole game for this challenge, and me being overly confident decided to make this challenge a whole lot worse, as you know, not getting any health upgrades, making it 10 times harder than it should be due to how few shots I can take before dying. But after spending 30 minutes dying on the same predator section over and over, I was finally able to get a successful run, and let me say this once again, if you haven't, like and subscribe. It's the best way to support the channel, as well as leave a comment on future challenges you'd like to see me attempt.
No, screw this.
And yet again, skipping the Scarecrow section due to it being mandatory stealth, fall down the elevator shaft, and now it's Killer Croc, who I decided to try to do as unstealthily as possible by running, not running, running, not running, wait, I'm dead. And then my second attempt consisted of just that, but better, until I realized, why don't I just not shock Killer Croc? Then I can run as much as I want, and then stood on top of the explosive spot, causing Batman to fall in with Killer Croc. We unlock the Ultra Bat Claw, and all that's left is one last Predator section, which, funnily enough, was by far the easiest in the whole game other than the very first one, as well as the quickest, only taking 2 attempts.
Oh, of course. Easiest Predator section in the game. I don't know.
Yes,
I don't get why
it
people
took
complain.
less than 30 seconds to do
channel?
the whole thing. And that's basically the end of the challenge, so I'll speedrun the rest. Pumps off, Titan dead, Ivy blown, party time, 2 more Titans dead, and give Joker
gets
5 big booms.
Boom! 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 Boom!
I've been Val Strakuga, thank you for watching.